Today we're gonna do a full face of my brown girl friendly makeup picks. Willow, say hi to everybody. I got sick of using a headband for makeup, so we're using sunglasses instead, even though it is the dead of winter. There's snow on the ground. There are no rules in life. So I've done most of skin prep already. I love this MAC Strobe Cream dupe from Primark. I just like to take some little dollop of Daisy and mix it in with this. This is from Heimish. It's a Korean skincare brand. It's just a moisturizer. It's a little potion making class. And then apply this all over the face. I hear my dog in the back. I just know she's doing something wrong, but I'll ignore it for just a little bit and hope it goes away. When I use a brush to apply my lotions or creams or whatever, it makes me feel like a makeup artist. And I've always dreamed of being a makeup artist. This blends in like a dream, especially when you mix it in with that moisturizer. I've also used the I'm From Rice Cream, and that works amazingly as well. All right, I got lazy. Every time my skin glows like this, I feel like I'm in a little commercial. Let's get on with makeup. I love this little e.l.f. pomade, and I think I love it especially because it comes in so many different shades. Sometimes it gets a little dry though, so I just spray, let me find it. Setting spray, and I spray it once. I think that might have been too much. And it just softens the product a little bit, makes it easier to use. I have to go super light with this now because I don't want blocky brows. And I like to take the end of my brow and just pull it down a little bit. I think it makes my brow just look a little sharper. It has to like cut, you know, sharp as a knife. All right, can we talk about how all this music was removed from TikTok? Because why? Whoever it was, can they like explain themselves, please? Because I'm having to go through all my TikToks and replace the sounds. It literally took 2 hours to post all these TikToks just for 200 views, and now you're gonna make me go back and replace the sound too? She looking fine. I wanna hop right into the eyeshadow so that we can have a little fun with it, but we need to neutralize the base first. Neutralize the lid first. I'm using some Tarte Shape Tape. I actually just got my hands on this concealer. I know, I'm like 5 years behind. It's good. I understand the hype. I love the precision that I get from concealer brushes, but dang, they take so long. I love that I can just carve out my brow as well as neutralize my eyelid. Cause your girl got some discoloration going on. The best transition shade is bronzer. You cannot tell me otherwise. And I honestly don't know why you would want to. This one is the This one is the Skin Lights by Revlon. I love the little shimmer bits that it gives, and it's like the perfect color for me. And this is a little blending eyeshadow brush. Pretty sure I just got it from like Marshalls or TJ Maxx. You don't need to pay an arm and a leg for your brushes. They have great brush kits for such affordable prices. Now we're going into the Soft Glam palette for a deeper shade. I'm thinking a brown, a little warmer. So I'm gonna mix the warm and yikes, there is some, do you see that? There is some kickback on this palette. I don't even think kickback is the right word. The pigment though from this palette is just chef's kiss. Don't worry, I didn't actually touch my brush. I will not be eating eyeshadow. This is not that kind of video. I'll ignore it for just a little bit and hope it goes away. My dog peed in the room, so she's crated. You hear her crying in the back? She's just not happy today. I love the shimmers in this palette, and I'm thinking we go a little deep today. This shade that's literally called Sultry. Ooh. Oh. The thing I love most about using a brush to put on my moisturizer / primer or whatever is that since a little bit stays on the brush, I can use it to help clean up my eyeshadow. So beautiful. These Wet n Wild pencil liners are godsend because they are 99 cents and amazing. I have heard some people say that they use them as a lip liner too. She really be doing everything. I'm not afraid to make this wing as messy as possible. We will be blending her out. What YouTubers don't tell you is how hard it is to do liner and talk at the same time. No wonder everyone's just like, oh my god, I'll come back with lashes / liner on. It's not easy. And then we're gonna do a little bit of bottom liner because I wouldn't be Daisy if I didn't have some bottom liner. It's part of who I am, girly pops. Another one. Blend, 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 blend. Maybe I should have cleaned up the edges after I did this. Mistakes were made. Since I haven't done concealer yet and I smoked out that bottom line, I can clean it up when I do my concealer. This is the most scary step of all. Curling my lashes gives me a mini heart attack every single time. And if you see the little pearly whites of my eyes, no you didn't. Mascara of choice is always Essence. The only thing about it is it gets dry and then it's so hard to open the bottle. Little clean girlies that aren't doing mascara, can we leave them in 2023 because mascara makes such a difference. Are you more of a TikTok girly or a YouTube girly while you get ready? Because me personally, I'm more of a YouTube girly. Like I don't want to be like having to touch my phone and swipe up. I'm about those 15-minute videos. I don't have to touch my screen. And I feel like I'm just like hanging out with a friend. Fortunately, she did not do enough for me, so we're popping in the Maybelline Lash Sensational. She will save the day. This wouldn't be a true brown girl video if I didn't talk about how conjuice I am. Honey, I am not spending $45 on the freaking Tarte Shape Tape wand or the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand. Nuh-uh. This is $5, LA girl, she does the job. She matches my forehead to the rest of my face. Like she knows what she's doing. I didn't realize until I started going on camera that my nose is crooked. It has made me more aware of why YouTubers or people who are on camera often end up getting nose jobs or plastic surgery. As a teenage girl, of course, we like spend a lot of time in front of a mirror, but there's things that I've noticed about my face while being on camera that you can't notice in a mirror. When you're editing, you're staring at your face for so long. There's been so many times where I think I have it all blended, but I have a hairband on, so once I take it off, there's like a sharp line. I think I'm liking the sunglasses for that. Am I a sunglass while I get ready, girly? Please excuse how I blend out my nose contour. It's a lifestyle. Color corrector, $4. Alfie knows what she's doing. She gets the job done. I've been noticing a little bit of like blueness around my mustache area, so we're gonna pretend she's not there. And I just use my fingers to tap her in. Your fingers are your best tools. That is one of the biggest things that fake nails has taught me, because when I'm wearing fake nails, my fingers aren't available to me and it's really hard to do life without your fingers. I should have waited for it to dry a little bit. It's okay. Makeup is art. We're gonna go back in with Shape Tape. And I didn't realize how creamy this concealer was. I don't need that much. Was this too much? It might have been. Oh, anyone get itchy while they're doing makeup? I could use a brush to itch it. I always start with the concealer brush while blending out my concealer, and then I end up getting lazy because this does take a while. Wow, this concealer goes such a long way. You know how we talked about being conjuice? I got this concealer with the coupon for $15. I don't think I would have ever bought it if it was more than that. Yeah, I got lazy pretty early in the process today. A dry beauty blender has really been my friend lately. It soaks up all the moisture or the creaminess from the concealer, so then I don't need to use powder. Because I am not a powder girly. I can't. My face looks so dry and it feels so dry, and I can't do it. The base doesn't look flawless yet. Don't you worry. e.l.f. Halo Glow always comes through. I pretty much use this as a foundation. Learned that a lot of people don't do this, but you should be, because it brings that glow back that you've lost from the matte concealer and the matte everything else, and it just evens out the skin tone so much. And I use it on my forehead too to tone down. Like that's not bronzer on my forehead. That is just the color of my forehead, which I haven't figured out how to fix. So we'll just cover it up. When you can't fix it, just cover it up. Yep, this is now a base I can get on with. For blush, we're going in with She Glam. This is like an orange, apricot, peachy, whatever shade. And I think I will do just like a couple layers of this to make the color really pop. Wait, I forgot to tell you, the shade is called Float On. Oh, we're going to heaven. We are floating away. She's an it girl. Actually, I'm more of a sit girl, but that's fine. I will just rot in bed all day. The bronzer needs a little bit more, so we're just gonna It'll just help set that bronzer in. And I do this with this big fluffy brush so that it can get everywhere. And it's just easier for blending purposes. Big lights and the big sitter. Last but certainly not least for the base is highlighter. This one's by Wet n Wild. It's in the shade Golden Flower Crown. Oh my god, who comes up with these shade names? That's amazing. Let's start with the brow bone because she needs to be poppin'. Listen, if you thought you came to a tutorial where she's just gonna use a touch of highlighter, click away, sorry. This ain't for you. I am not about the new trends where it's like, we don't even need highlighter, just use like a shimmery brush. No. We need a highlighter. Listen like the stars. And then a little bit above the brow bone. I don't always do this, but I've been liking how that looks recently. This is not a natural glam. Final touches with the lips. This is a Wet n Wild lip liner. It's in the shade Chestnut. Absolutely love the way this lip liner applies. It is smooth like butter. Did I overline a little bit? Maybe. I love to blend out the lip liner with my fingers. Maybe that's unconventional. Maybe you think that's gross. I don't care. Oh, let's pretend she was there the whole time. My best kept secret is this liquid lipstick. I swear I've used it at every single event I've ever been to. It is the Sephora collection in the shade 76. I have wanted to gatekeep it, but unfortunately I just can't do that to my girly pops, okay? Oh, they make your teeth look so much whiter too. The lip can't stay cool toned because that just looks a little weird. We're gonna top it off with this e.l.f. Plumping Gloss in this orange shade. This specific lip combo has been requested a couple times on TikTok, and little do they know they need to make their way over to YouTube for a little tutorial. She's feeling herself. A little bit of setting spray, even though I have nowhere to go. Being in faux glam always makes me feel like a main character. Please excuse the hair. Just washed it and she's a little angry at me. My little wave pattern, I've recently fallen in love with it, and I think I'm gonna start keeping my hair more natural. Who is on the natural hair trend with me? Cue the montage. I'll see you next week. Bye.